up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We were just on the talking about other stuff. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. We're down here, honey, to talk about what's going on the blogs.
I sponsor the blogs. Let me tell you something.
On the blogs. Okay, let's see. First, let's see what we have saved, and then we can see just randomly what's happening on the blogs. Oh, these, I've seen all of these already. We already talked about all of these. Oh, yeah, we have. We already talked about all of these. Okay, so what? Basketball Wives star British Williams reportedly asked judge to remove ankle bracelet after allegedly losing $30,000 Fenty deal with Rihanna. I'm confused. British Williams' fraud case seems to be messing up her bag. The latest court documents obtained by Radar Online reveals that Williams recently asked a federal court judge to modify the condition of her release while out awaiting trial on identity theft charges. What? As it was previously reported, a judge has ordered Williams to be subject to electronic monitoring and curfew. However, Williams claims that this is significantly hampering her career opportunities and preventing her from being as successful and productive as she might be otherwise. Williams says she lost out on a major partnership deal with Fenty because she could not appear in photos with her ankle bracelet. They could have photoshopped that out. Y'all Photoshop everything else. They could have Photoshopped that out. Anyways, this lost opportunity cost Miss Williams at least $30,000 with an additional payments that would have been available for Instagram appearances and posts, her motion states. Her lawyer added Miss Williams has also had offers to appear as a model and spokesperson for products by Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Thing clothing. Again, the offers from these companies were delayed due to the presence of an ankle bracelet. That's not, I don't believe that. Again, this costs Miss Williams tens of thousands of dollars in income in which she would have been otherwise eligible. I'm sorry, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. In this day and age, honey, they can make the way that the first person that comes to mind is when they did that college admissions. And they putting people in rowboats and shit, bitch. You could take off an ankle monitor. Get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that she's losing deals because of that. I just cannot believe that they would not give her, like, what? I don't believe it. Y'all can Photoshop that. Y'all can Photoshop that out. What? I want to come home to you and only you. Yes. Don't come over here playing Jagged Edge. Can y'all hear him? When you think about... Oh, he turned it off. I was feeling that's something we had so long ago. I want to give you my all. Yes. Summer Walker. Okay, let's see. West Hollywood City Council approved extending last call for bars until 4 a.m. Finally, damn. That used to be such a complaint. We used to hate that the clubs would close at 2. Why at 2? Gosh, that's good. It says our legislation allowing but not requiring 7 pilot cities to extend the nightlife to 4 a.m. just passed a key committee in the Assembly. Senate Bill 930 authorizes Oakland, San Francisco, West Hollywood, Palm Springs, Fresno, Coachella, and Cathedral City to extend nightlife hours to 4 a.m. I think it's already like that in Sacramento. I remember that. I remember when that happened. But yeah, that's good. Finally, people want to party, honey, to the midnight hour. But 4 a.m., being out at 4 a.m. it gets tricky. You got to be careful. being out in the scene at 4 a.m. or being out in the streets at 4, just for the hour, the 4 o'clock hour, something happens during that time. Lamar Odom says he would date Taraji P. Henson again. What makes you think she would date you? Like, girl, this shit is crazy to me. I think the difference between her and Chloe is how they was brought up. Well, one is a Virgo and one is a Cancer. Again, she used to date Lamar Odom. Oh God. Looks like Lamar Odom might want that old thing back. These captions are so funny. Lamar might want that old thing back. The former NBA star spoke with Page Six and said he would choose to date Taraji over Chloe. They must have asked him, because why would he just say that? Lamar said the reason he would go back to her is because I love Taraji. It's a love thing. It's about who you love. Odom and Henson previously dated in 2009 before he married reality star Khloe Kardashian. Taraji is a cool girl. Matter of fact, she's here in LA. I got to see her at the BET Awards in June, so maybe I'll get to shoot my shot at her again, he said. He added later, I think the difference between Taraji and Chloe is how they was brought up. Their upbringing, which makes people different and affects the way they think. I think Taraji is more skillful in the way she does as an actress compared to what Chloe does. What are you talking about? Like, girl, what makes you think she wants you is the question. You shoot your shot. I guess that's how you find out, when you shoot your damn shot. NeNe Leakes is negotiating to settle lawsuit against Bravo and Andy Cohen after her racist work environment accusation. NeNe Leakes is reportedly negotiating to settle her discrimination lawsuit against Bravo, Andy Cohen, and NBC Universal, who she had further accused of fostering a hostile work environment. Okay. And while some doubted whether the 54-year-old actually had a legit case, the matter is trying to be resolved out of court. The 45-day extension has been issued to both parties until August 19th by an Atlanta judge, following defendants' request to be given more time to try and resolve the case without a trial. Furthermore, a motion filed by Andy, NBC, Universal, and Bravo on June 24th, stressing that under the contractual agreement they have with NeNe, they are already subject to arbitration in New York. To clarify, arbitration, there's a man again, Lou Diamond Phillips. If neither of the two can agree to an arrangement, the lawsuit will continue to proceed through the court, which, by the looks of things, the defendants are seemingly trying to avoid. NeNe is said to have agreed to the 45-day extension as she awaits the most reasonable solution from those she's suing. Girl, I hope she gets what she wants. Girl, whatever you want, girl. Wendy Williams confirmed she's working on her podcast, says it will make her more money than her talk show. Good for her.
Hey Wendy, how you doing? Very well, thanks. That's good. Any new projects you're working on now that your show's over? Oh, excuse me. I love more Naira, and we bowed out gracefully. All right. Anything else? Podcast, of course. Okay. Which will make more money for me than doing the TV show. That's great. Thank you. All right. Have a wonderful night. Thank you too.
Good for Wendy. She says it's gonna make her more money. Good for her. Good for Wendy. It is a full circle moment, really, for her to come from radio, then to go to TV and to be successful 13 years, and then go back into like that podcast environment where people can hear her talk, and in long form she can have, like, I think it's just the best thing. I'm so happy for Wendy Williams. I really am. Shout out to Wendy Williams. She's expecting to make some serious money once it launches. Jemele Hill shares her story about getting an abortion at 26 following Roe v. Wade ruling. I've never regretted it, and other women need the choice that I had. It says, in the wake of the Supreme Court Dobbs decision, which effectively overturned Roe v. Wade last week, Emmy Award-winning journalist Jemele Hill is opening up about her experience getting an abortion at 26. In her very honest and much-needed piece, she explains why she doesn't regret her decision and why she believes other women need the choice I had. I had an abortion when I was 26 years old. I was not raped. Hill began her story that was published in The Atlantic. I wasn't a victim of incest. I wasn't in the midst of a life-threatening medical emergency. I simply had no desire to give birth to a child. She went on to explain, I never shared my abortion story publicly until now. I describe this time in my life in detail in my forthcoming memoir, Uphill, which will be released in October. I know that I'm likely to be attacked for being candid about my decision, but I'm choosing to share some of my experience now because, like so many women in this country, I am angry, appalled, and disgusted by the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, the landmark ruling that previously guaranteed federal constitution protections for abortion rights. And this is what I meant to mention yesterday that I totally forgot to mention. Why is there a code of law that governs a person's body? Why is there a law that governs a woman's body? There should be no law that exists anywhere that has any say about what a person can do. There should be no law existing. And even so, currently, while there is a law that has, that governs a woman's body, there's no law that governs a man's body. No law that tells a man what he can and cannot do. Now, I still am, no one can tell you what to do with your body. But at the same time, there should be no law existing that tells a person what they can do with their body. There really shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Jasmine brand. Actress Kimberly Elise celebrates Roe versus Wade being overturned, says millions of babies will be saved from death by abortion. Drop your babies off at Kimberly Elise's house. And like I said, everybody that looks like you is not going to be in community with you. You're not going to always agree. You're not going to always move the same way. Just because she's a black woman doesn't mean that she is for or against. You cannot. And it's just like, girl, millions of babies. Okay, girl, we're dropping them off at your house, girl. Like, oh, millions of babies. Millions of babies are going to be saved now. No, not if you start teaching these kids growing up and adults who have sex to be very selective in their partnering. Be very selective in your partnering. Use protection, but the thing is, it's that there's like so many types of situations where people can get pregnant and then decide that they don't want to have a baby. There's so many situations. And like Jemele Hill, it's like, I simply did not want a child. And I don't have to have a child if I don't want to have a child. And I should be able to terminate a pregnancy if I choose to. And there should be no law that exists that tells me that I cannot have a medical procedure. What? Unless the medical procedure is going to affect my health, then that's there shouldn't even be a law. It's just like a doctor's advice. You shouldn't do this. This can harm you. So just like Jemele Hill's like, there was no trauma attached to my decision. Look at this dog. It's so cute. Where are you going? And then you have Kimberly Elise on the other side of it. Like, everybody's going to have their opinions, and for whatever reason. But at the end of the day, there should be no laws that govern a person's body. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. It should not exist. There are no laws that govern a man's body. There should be no law that governs a woman's body or any part of the body. Any part of the body. Why don't they tell y'all can't get breast implants? Why don't they tell y'all can't have tummy tucks? Why aren't they telling y'all any other medical procedure you can have as long as the doctor says it's okay? Why all of a sudden you want to say, "Oh no, you can't have no, you can't no, you can't get rid of the baby. You can't get rid of what would become a baby. No, you have to have it. Why? 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 Why?" And then they conflate political issues, they politicize it, and then include morals in there as well, like a religious type of aspect to it. So it's don't try to use religion to govern someone's body. Don't do none of that. It doesn't even make any sense to do. It doesn't even make any sense to freaking do. Okay, Kimberly, Elise. So if you have a baby and you are unable to have an abortion, drop your babies off at Kimberly, Elise's house. The millions of babies who are going to be saved. Death by abortion. Girl, that's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Somebody call Charles. That's what Jesse Wu said. Somebody call Charles. Wendy Williams says she can only feel 5% of her feet. Normally, I would be in a wheelchair, but she keeps walking. She's not going to. I know that's right. I saw her walking out of her car, going into her, I guess, to where she lives. I don't know where that building she was going in, but she probably like, I'm not getting in no wheelchair, so I can be in a wheelchair and just be in a wheelchair. No, not at all. Not at all. It says Nipsey Hussle murder suspect physically assaulted in jail suffered more than a black eye. The alleged killer of the California rapper was unable to attend trial after being assaulted in jail. The suspect in the murder of Grammy award-winning rapper and father Nipsey Hussle was beaten up at some point after leaving the Los Angeles courtroom following the day in a trial on Monday. The source told Rolling Stone that Eric Holder was unable to attend the trial due to medical treatment for his injuries. His condition is unknown, but the source told the publicity he suffered more than a black eye. The exact location of the attack is unclear, but Holder is supposed to be kept away from other inmates while being transported to and from the court. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people want to harm him because of what he did. A lot of people want to harm him. So they need to keep him away from other people who would want to kill him. But they beat his ass so bad he can't even go to court. Wow, that's crazy. Oh well. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh well. Oh well. The hang up on FaceTime is so disrespectful. Laurel's new girlfriend, who is the mom of 4 daughters, makes him feel seen for the first time. We pray together. Oh, that's nice. Mavis Staples says Aretha Franklin disrespected her by turning down the volume on Staples' vocals on the recording of their 1987 duet, Oh Happy Day. She was very insecure. Isn't Aretha Franklin an Aries? What sign is she? Aretha. Aretha Franklin was no joke. March 25th. What is that sign? I don't know. I don't know much about signs. Is that a Pisces? That's an Aries. That's an Aries. I think Aretha Franklin is an Aries. I don't know. March 25th. That's an Aries. Yeah, that's an Aries. I knew her ass was an Aries. Oh. Girl, why would she turn the lady's vocals down? Aretha Franklin is a mess. That's all I can say. I don't have nothing else to say about Aretha, honey. I mean, she's a mess. She is a fucking mess. I'm hungry. I'm about to go get me something to eat. Shout out to Jemele Hill. You know, I think she is Corny Collins. Her and her boyfriend, husband, or whatever he is. I saw them on Black Love. Is that the show on OWN where they show the struggle relationships? He just seemed corny. They just seemed like a little corny relationship, a little corny couple. But I'm glad she shared her story. Yeah, I mean, there's just some decisions about an abortion don't have any trauma attached to it. Right? We're trying to think of all these traumatic things of why a person would want an abortion, but sometimes it's just like, bitch, because I don't want a fucking baby. That Duffy meme. Because I don't want a fucking baby, okay? That's it. I know that's right. Right. I'm reading Rodney's. Rodney says, honey, y'all too concerned about kids that ain't here. But we have hundreds and thousands of kids in foster cares, adoption, horrible homes, homeless, etc. A woman owes no one an explanation about why she decided to go to the clinic. Period. Shout out to Rodney the voice. Shout out to Rodney. What else is happening? Let's see. How far are we along? Okay. Yeah, I think it's. Did I talk about that in the other video? I did. About y'all wanting Carisha to be a pick me. I thought it was funny. I really thought, baby, when I tell you the way JT did it. When JT did it, like, girl, sit the fuck down. A lot of y'all need to tell your homegirls to sit the fuck down when they upholding a sign for a nigga that don't acknowledge them. That's the reason why everybody is malfunctioning. Cause they know what it's like to stand up for a nigga and not be acknowledged. And they don't want her to feel embarrassed by that. But girl, she didn't look embarrassed. She had that big ass cheesy grin on her face with that fucking sign. And there was a camera right there. It looked like a setup to me. It looked like it was supposed to be like a joke. Like, let's make fun of this. Let's gag the people. Girl. And I'm surprised, to be honest, I'm surprised Puffy didn't get up there and say, I would like to thank me. Remember when Snoop said that when he was getting his star on the Walk of Fame? Hollywood Walk of Fame. He said, I would like to thank me. Did he say that there? Girl, just be honest. He's so damn self-absorbed. But that was funny to me, especially JT. Like tapping her. That's what y'all need to do to a lot of y'all homegirls. Tap that hoe. Take that sign down, girl. Take his sign down, because the girls be standing up with their signs for their man, honey. And he don't even acknowledge them. I think that's what's triggering a lot of people, is that people want people to be acknowledged, and they want the man to acknowledge the relationship. And that's a pick me. That is the definition of a pick me. And like I made another sign and holding up her sign that says pick me, because that's what it looks like. I think that's what's triggering everybody. But for me, I think that Carisha is not like really like for real. Like, she was not for real. Go Poppy. Girl, she literally had to sit down and make a poster board. Somebody made a poster board, said, okay, when he goes up to get, and that took some planning, right? So when he goes up there to get his award, I'm going to hold up a sign. I'm going to hold up a sign. I'm going to throw his ass off. Go Poppy. Bitch, that shit is funny to me. Bitch, that shit is funny to me. And Lil Uzi Vert just looking at her like, girl, what is you doing? Why are you standing up with that sign? I wonder how, I need for her to talk about that. I need for her to say what's going through her mind. She said, support people who support you. Girl, they want him to acknowledge you. They want that old worm of a man. You worm. Let us see the kids, you worm. But she, that's from Wildcats. But she, that's what they want. That's what they really want. They want Carisha to be picked. They want Carisha to be picked, honey. That shit is funny to me. Okay, let's see what else. Let's go. Let's go back to the blogs. What else? Okay, I think that's it, y'all. That's it. Let me see. Let's see. Did we do Hollywood Unlocked already? No, we did Hollywood Unlocked. What's the other one? The Neighborhood Talk. Hold on. Let's see. I told you. Little Duval with his newborn giraffe built ass was sitting on the damn internet talking about, Yep, P Valley lost me. They need a super gay advisory on movies like they got for everything else, because that's a lot to see if you're not used to it. And no, the lesbian ain't bothered me because I'm used to it. That's what y'all missing. It's about what you're used to. You're always going to be shocked at something you're not used to. That's human nature. You can't just throw something on someone and be offended because they're shocked. I can watch gay people all day, but I don't want to see them fuck. And that's not homophobic because I feel the same way about my mama. I can watch my mama, but I don't want to see her fuck. Do y'all get it? No. Lil Duval. Ugh. That's true. There's a comment: when black folks started appearing on TV, white folks reacted the same way. Wait, not y'all acting like racist white folks and wanting everybody to be okay with it. How dreadful. Just shut up. You sound dumb. Shout out to Jamie. That's me. That was her comment. Just shut up. You sound dumb. No, for real. They sound dumb. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Y'all sound so damn dumb. And then what the problem is, there's too many niggas around them nodding like, yup, yup, yup. Just sounding stupid. I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments, honey. Don't be listening to these dumbass. All right, take care of each other. Peace.